Okay, so what are futures? How do you trade them? I'm gonna answer all of that. Bro, futures are basically a thing that you can trade. Very cool. So we mainly trade 4 things, okay? ES, MES, NQ, and MNQ, okay? So ES is S&P 500 and NQ is the NASDAQ. If you don't know what that is, it doesn't really matter. It's just things you can trade, okay? Sick. So how do you buy and sell stuff? It's super simple. You see where it says sell market and buy market up here? You literally just click that. That's it. Look, let's say I want to buy 2 right here. Boom. I'm in. You see that? I'm down 25 bucks. Disaster. So I just bought, which means I think that the stock is gonna go up and therefore I will make money if it goes up. And obviously if it goes down, I lose money. Cool. And it's vice versa with the sell thingy. So if you think it's gonna go down and you want to make money as it's going down, you simply sell, okay? And boom, you sell if you think it's gonna go down, you buy if you think it's gonna go up, okay? Also, you see this little plus thingy? So let's say I want to sell once it gets to 4294. So simply hover over 4294, click the plus thingy and sell, and then there's gonna be a limit. It tells you what price you're gonna sell it at. You adjust how many contracts you want, which I will go over how the contracts work in a second, but you just adjust how many you want, right? Let's say I want 1, and then boom, see? So once it gets to this level, it's gonna get me in a sell, which means I will make money as it goes down and I will lose money if it goes up, right? Sick. So now here is where people get this confused, okay? Let's say you're in a buy, right? So you bought, you think it's gonna go up, and obviously to get out of this buy, you simply have to make a sell order, right? If you bought, you gotta sell, right? That makes sense. But it's the same thing, but vice versa with sells. If you're in a sell and you wanna get out of the sell, you have to buy. Okay, so to sell a sell, you have to buy. Does that make sense? I hope it does, right? Because you sold, that means you have -1 of something, and to bring it to 0, you have to buy it. So +1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. So boom, you make a buy order, okay? And once it hits it, that means you're gonna get out of that sell. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Of course it does. So now you may ask, how much am I actually putting in per contract to buy these things or sell these things? Well, you're not actually putting any money in, okay? This may be super confusing to some people, but look, let's say I want to buy right here. There we go. Okay. So you see how these numbers on the corner move by 25 cents? Each little move is 25 cents. So that means for ES, each tick or each 25 cents that it moves is equal to $12.50. Okay. So see how it moves? $12.50 per little thingy. So you're not actually putting any money in. Your risk is simply the amount of ticks that you are risking, okay? So let's say I put my stop loss right here, okay? So that is 10 ticks, which means if it goes down here, as it just did, I lost $125. So here, let's do that again super quick. Let's say I buy a thingy, okay? And my take profit is, let's say, up here, and my stop loss is, let's say, right here. So I'm risking 75 bucks to make 175 bucks. You know what I'm saying? And for NQ, it's $5 per tick. So yeah, you see how this moves like super fast? $5. Well, okay, it's moving faster than that, but yeah, you get the point, right? Every tick right here, every 25 cents is $5, either lost or gained. And you can obviously calculate how much you're risking and how much you're gonna be potentially profiting by just simply calculating the amount of ticks, right? So I don't like NQ, so let's just get out. I prefer ES. So let's say I want to buy ES, okay? I simply calculate the amount of ticks that I'm risking. You can get a ruler thingy right here, and yeah, let's say my stop loss is like right here, right? So -16 ticks. So 16 times 12.5 is 200 bucks, okay? So I would be risking 200 bucks in this case. And if my take profit is like up here, which is 30 ticks, 30 times 12.5, I would be gaining 375. You know what I'm saying? You just basically have to You basically just have to look at how many ticks you're risking versus how many ticks you're potentially profiting. And yeah, so this was on ES and NQ, okay? But also there's something called MES. You see this? MES. And same thing with NQ. It's MNQ. So the M stands for micro. A micro is 1/10 of a mini, which is what normal ES is. So you know how this normal ES moves $12.50, right, per tick. So if it's 1/10 of a size, that means that this is gonna move simply $1.25, okay? So 1/10 of the thing. Yeah. So that way, if you don't have as much money and you don't want to risk a lot, you can do MES and risk way less. And again, same thing with NQ. MNQ would be 50 cents per tick. Yeah, cool. But I don't like NQ, okay? It's kind of weird, bro. I just prefer ES. But now you may be asking, what apps should I use to trade all of this, okay? So what I use is TraderBait. So I use TraderBait and then I connect it to view trading view, which is what we were trading on. And the way you do that is super simple. You simply go to this bottom thingy right here on trading view. Okay, then click this thingy, then it's gonna say see broker list. Click that, and then you find TraderBait, which is right here, and then you simply type in your login info and you got it. But I do recommend getting a funded account. If you don't know what that is, go down to this thingy where it says funded accounts, yeah, and read up on this and watch the video. I really recommend getting a funded account, so that way you're not risking your own money. Just watch the video, it explains it. So yeah, if you got questions, just let me know. Yeah, you gotta move, dog.